Welcome online dignitaries and fellow Lions to this ninth edition of GST Motivational Webinar. Friends, we have been organizing GST webinar every month on various interesting and educational topics under our able leadership of our district governor and GST coordinator. And we do hope each GST webinar is a great learning session for you all. And you all are taking back something very useful out of it at the end of each session. Yes, today again we have a very wonderful personality, a very dynamic and popular leader right from Sri Lanka, part district governor, Madam Shyama Silva from district 3206 B2. Now, without wasting any time, I would now request our GST coordinator, in fact, our district GST coordinator, line Pankajji Podar, to please start the session. Pankajji, over to you, please. You may start now.
Good evening, one and all. I, on behalf of District 322G, welcome in our Lions world, Shyama Silvaji from Sri Lanka amongst us, District Governor, Land Rajkumarji Ringania, Cabinet Secretary, Land Rishabh Lodha, Region Chairman, Zone Chairman, and other Cabinet colleagues, President, Secretary, Treasurer of our district, Lions Clubs 322G. March month is a Women Empowerment Month, and I am glad to share that on 8th March, whole world will be celebrating, that is International Women's Day. As such, we are lucky to have amongst us a woman who is leading from the front, a upcoming force on women membership, Shyamaji with us. Madam, you are asking about the women growth or empowerment in our district. I would like to say one thing. If you see the list of participants, there are more women than men in your session. That is why I can say you are loved more in our district. Like India and Sri Lanka, we are neighboring countries, having so many relations amongst us, but the biggest relation we share is that we are on the same platform, that is Lionism, with the motto we serve. Madam, our governor has left the word for me regarding GST. I can simply say, Madam, our Lions of District 322G are ahead in the service, and today a whopping figure of 13 lakhs people served by our district. We have crossed in the terms of people served, and it is a great moment, Madam. We are sharing this celebration, this magical figure with us. My Lion app has been showing the figures of 13 lakhs plus. The result is the outcome of the dignified leadership by our governor, and also, Madam, one district, one activity we have started from the first day of July with various speakers from our multiple and abroad, our 4 neighboring countries from Sanjayji Khetan, Nazmul Haksaf, Mir Razali, and now today you are there with us. And due to this impact and the motivational force we are getting from you all, the leaders, is working in our district. All of the clubs in our district are participating in the service sector. One unique honor, I can simply add that in a dignified manner, the needy people came to the Anand Mela and they purchased the clothes on the basis of free coupons supplied to them, and they have chosen the needy clothes, whatever they like from that Mela. That is the beauty of that Mela, Madam. And I'm happy to note that all the clubs of Barak Valley under the leadership of Jagdish Banik and Rudra Gupta, our zone chairman, the coordinator of the program, has done a very good show. We all were present and we loved the fellowship and the service. Another unique feature of our district, there are so many, but to name them is that one roti on wheels by Lions Club of Guwahati. We are feeding 600 plus lions, 600 plus needy persons. All the hot rotis and subjis on wheels, they go to the different parts of Guwahati, and approximate 600 people are being served. Likely, Lions Club of Karimganj have served more than 20,000 people during 100-day continuous days of service from their own kitchen. Madam, this month we are celebrating pediatric cancer awareness, that is childhood cancer, and distribution of stationery to the students. With these words, friends, I would like to request our district governor, Nan Rajkumarji Ringania, to have the opening remarks. Land Rajkumarji Ringania, please.
Thank you very much. Our fantastic GST coordinator line, Pankaj Podar. Thank you again. Today, we have a great orator, a very popular international speaker, and a great faculty from Lions Club International, our Shama Silva Madam. Madam, I welcome you in the land of Ma Kamakhya from each and every members of my district 322G. Just for your information, that our GST has already mentioned and shared the progress report of our district. Madam, regarding club growth, proudly I am presenting in front of you that we are number 8 in India in new club open. This is I congratulate each and every lines of my district 322G. And regarding new Leo clubs, our position is till we have opened 15 new Leo club also. And regarding services, madam, what to say about our district? We are always ahead in services. In our multiple, we are always ahead in our services. We are always ahead in services. And as you ask about the leadership programs, ma'am, so we have our leadership, our district GLT leader, our past multiple council chairperson Mandiraji. So I know, I definitely, Mandiraji will tell you about our success story, about the leadership programs. Because this year, we have done lots in the leadership, and in time to come, definitely, we will do and we will add what we can do, ma'am. And today's, as you know, we are much eager to listen you, ma'am. So my request, please embrace us with your kind words. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rajkumarji Ringania, our district governor. Before I hand over the proceedings or podium in virtual format to our beloved keynote speaker, Shama Silvaji, I would like to officially inform about her to our members of the Great District 322G. And we are having some more friends from Sri Lanka. I'll just have a snapshot of our madam, how she's contributing to the Lionism, a great lion leader amongst us. Lion Shama Silva madam has been serving the community as a member of the world's largest service organization for over 2 decades. She has steadily risen in the administrative ladder of the organization and holds a proven track record of achieving excellence in all her endeavors. In the year 2017-18, Lion Shama became the first lady to give leadership to District 306B2 as the district governor. She embraced the motto, "We serve." Her vision for the district was to be exemplary leader in providing voluntary service to the community. She achieved this leading from the front with a well-programmed agenda and disciplined implementation. At a historic juncture, when Lions Clubs International was stepping its second century of service, this organization identified many projects as a legacy for the next century. Few of them are endangered trees and all types of trees that grow in Sri Lanka are known as the Lions Centennial Dendro Park, a legacy for the children of tomorrow to study dendrology. As a woman, she gave priority to women's issues. She successfully commissioned a mammography screening machine at Colombo North Teaching Hospital, the second largest government hospital in Sri Lanka, making free screening and early detection of breast cancer a facility to be enjoyed by the underprivileged woman. A 15-bed emergency treatment unit for the Biagama-based hospital, water purification plants to prevent chronic kidney disease, were other legacy projects established by the district during her year of stewardship. As a Lion, she has contributed magnanimously to signature projects of District 306B2, namely Sinha Sal Savannah, a home for girls, and Kid Care, a home for street children, and the Golden Jubilee Eye Hospital. Lion Sharma has received many awards and accolades at district and multiple district level. She is the recipient of 3 leadership medals from Lions Clubs International. She has also received many certificates of appreciation from international presidents. Acknowledging that leadership and learning are indispensable to each other, she has attended many workshops and institutes provided by Lions Clubs International. A graduate of the Faculty Development Excellence Series, she now takes great joy in sharing her experience and knowledge as faculty in leadership program. Besides being involved in humanitarian services, she is a member of Toastmasters International. She is a charter member of Lions Toastmasters Club, a club which was formed for the purpose of enhancing communication and leadership skills of Lion members. She is the current president of the club. She had her primary education overseas and completed her studies at St. Bridget's Convent, Colombo, the school renowned for producing the best in the world. She is married to Lion Udaya, her sponsor, mentor, and guide. She is a businesswoman and a loving mother to 3 young sons. Following her training as district governor, she was recognized for her dedicated services by being entrusted to promote the International President 2018-19 Gordon Yerigovated Initiative New Voices as an area speaker. This year, she serves as multiple district coordinator, New Voices, promoting women and youth to become members of the largest voluntary service organization by giving them a voice in leadership and implementing service projects relevant to them. Now, friends, on behalf of you all and our district governor, I invite our past district governor from Sri Lanka to take the proceedings and address the members, motivate us to do more and more for the women empowerment and the services to the needy so that we can fulfill our motto, we serve for which we are known worldwide. The floor is yours, madam, please.
Thank you, GST Coordinator Lion Pankaj. for that one kind introduction given to me. And first of all, I must thank District Governor Ringana for the opportunity to once again connect with him and also share our experiences with his membership in District 322G. I was amazed to hear of all the wonderful services you all have rendered despite these restraints and constraints of the COVID-19 pandemic. It speaks so much for the leadership that is given to your district. So District Governor Raj, I think you have a lot to be proud of. And in that process, it gives me also a great joy to think that I may have had a little bit of contribution towards that leadership that you are fostering in your district.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
It is said that the highest form of service is leadership, and you have embraced that. So it is not easy, Raj, to be a district governor, but you have excelled. To be the 8th in membership growth is excellent. And to surpass over 13 lakhs in service, it's amazing and it's remarkable. So this journey should not stop here. You
Absolutely.
need to. So I wish you and all your members in the district all the very best.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And now may I ask your cabinet secretary whether I could share the screen?
Yeah, ma'am, you can share.
Yes. So since this is about, it's a GST motivation, my screen is visible to you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Right. Yes. So since we are talking about leadership, about service, and of course, I'm sure your district is doing fine. But today I wanted to bring the importance of reporting each and every service that is being done, because it is the only way we can really quantify what we are doing, right? So what I would want to talk about is the reporting factor involved in service. So I have basically titled my presentation, Reporting a Service in Itself. Because I wonder how many of you know that service reporting also can be reported on my Lion. Are you aware of that?
Yes, madam.
Yeah, okay. Now, what is reporting? Well, if you say what reporting is, it's an account of events. Yeah, okay. So what is reporting? When we say reporting, what are we talking about? So what we talk about reporting is that when we report, we are quantifying what we do. So what happens when we report is we are keeping an account, we are quantifying, like as you know, what are we doing? It helps us to focus on what we are doing. How much time are we spending? How much people are we are benefiting? And apart, more than anything, it's valuable because this is something you keep for history. It's a reference point. You look at what you have reported, and one day you will want to maybe better it and see whether this is what we need to do, what do we need to do different. So archiving what you do or diarizing what you do is very important. So now we have spoken what reporting is and why we must report. Now look at this statistics. Diabetes. It is estimated that we have 457 million diabetics in the world. Now this is not the current data. This is data which was recorded some time back by the WHO, right? Now we're just looking at some facts. Right? Now, again, we say that when it comes to children, that we are having children who don't want to go to school because they're being bullied in schools, right? And some are, right? Some refuse to go to school, right? And more than 1/3 of the children are all the time getting involved in fighting. Now, this is again data that has been collected by the UNICEF. So there are people who are keeping tabs and collecting data. Now, I will come, once we go through this, I will come back to you. Now, look at the fatalities due to natural disasters. 12,800, so much weather related. And the loss, we lose so much of that, right? These are all, again, from an insurance company, that what we have collected. Now, why do we need this data? Like I told you, if you see, first we spoke about diabetes. We spoke about environment. We spoke about children. Do you see a pattern here? Yes, the pattern is that these are related to our global causes. Now, why do you think we embrace these things as global causes? Because we were made available of the need to address these. Yes. And why were we, the focus came because of the reporting. So that is why, rather than, I see somebody, I feel sorry, I give out something and I sort out the immediate need. That is what we do by instinct. We want to help and we do. But if we have insight, if we have statistics, then we are able to do something in a more cohesive manner so that there's a bigger impact. So remember, insight is more important, and that insight is what we get when we do reporting. Now, as Lions, when we report, right, the community gets to know about our club, right? And we are also, we are recognized as leaders. Whenever there is a problem, people come to the Lions clubs. So we become community leaders. And also, when we report, if we have whatever we do published in the papers, people see it and they know there is a band of men and women who are involved and interested in bettering the future of those less fortunate. So by our publications, on our TVs, on our WhatsApp, on our Facebook, we are able to share our success. And also, because of the good work we do, we are able to attract more membership into our fold. When we report, it is told in such a way that, like I told you, this is what I spoke of, that we are able to, people who like to help cancer patients, diabetes patients, whatever the cause that we are passionate about, they will say, let me join you. Let me be a part of your endeavor to eradicate blindness. Let me help a child with a pediatric cancer. Let me help the family. So that's how it happens. The more we tell stories, the more we are able to touch people's hearts. Now, when we, as you know, we collaborate with organizations, and even, we are part of the UN, the WHO, we have Bill and Melinda Gates. So all this is why, because again, we are able to go to them and tell them, this is what Lions do. Lions have contributed so much. Lions are so many numbers in the world. We are geographically located all over the world, and we are able to carry out what sometimes many other organizations cannot do, right? So because of our reporting, and because we say this is what we are involved in, and we have the funds, we have the manpower, we have the heart, more than anything, we have the heart, right? We are compassionate, we are kind, and therefore we are able to access resources, funding, and other people's knowledges, so that with this collaboration, we can make a bigger impact in the world. Now, these are some of the trusts that we work in. And of course, the Aruna Bay of Swal Trust, your own and my a lady that I admire a lot. These are Bill and Melinda with the measles, our One Shot, One Life. some of these, and World Diabetes is what we collaborate with. We eradicate we can't eradicate, but of course we can bring awareness, prevent people becoming diabetic, and support people who are already diabetic to control diabetes. So these are some of the international corporates, individuals, and foundations that we work with. And this is possible because we have been diligent in our reporting. Now look at this statement. Lions served over 275 million. Doesn't that bring us pride when we say that? And aren't we proud to be a part of this organization, to think that we have impacted so much? Now, this 275, do you think it's a correct figure? I'm sure we have served more than this, but not everybody is reporting. So had all of us reported the exact amount, just imagine the joy we would have had and the energy that it would have given us, the boost and the motivation to keep on going forward, and how many more hands would have joined us. So this is again, I'm reiterating what I say, why we need to report. Because in reporting, we identify this is what is the best thing to do, and this is how, because rather than doing, we need to address community issues, but every community, if you see, so in that aspect, if you notice, initially we had youth as one of our global service platforms in the global service areas, but we don't have youth anymore, because when we address the issues of hunger, environment, vision, and diabetes, pediatric cancer, we are definitely addressing the issues of youth. So this is again why why benefit is about, right? I'm just rushing through. So when we do this, like when we said Lions serve 275, it elevates our profile. When then our impact is shown, just like Raj, when you said we have served 13 lakh people, right? More people in your community, in your organization will want to join you and say District 306 GUI 2 is making an impact. They are doing a good job, right? We all want to live in a peace, because this is not, and we are not, no man is an island. We don't live alone. Our neighbor has to be educated. Our neighbor has to be healthy. Our neighbor has to be wealthy. Then only we can also live in peace. So that is what we as Lions do. And when you show and when you report, this becomes very, 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 it's an advantage to all, the person who reports as well as to the community at large, right? Now, when you say our service reporting is high, right? It definitely shows that the district is doing well. If a district is not doing well, definitely there's something wrong. The GST is not working there. He's not motivating. He's not training his people to report. So if reporting is happening, that means the GAT is working. The leader is able to get the service coordinators to do the reporting, which happens sometimes. Maybe the service coordinator may not be involved in training, but the leadership person may be doing the training, and that is how it goes. So it is a sign of a very healthy district. And of course, all of us are in this for the passion and the compassion we have as Lions to serve, but at the end of the year, it gives us, to be recognized, that pat on the back, that well done, that recognition. Thus, it spurs us on to do better, even better the next year. So that is why we must encourage clubs to report. Many other times that clubs at the end of the year feel so much, but the district governor never recognized us. But how would the district governor know what is happening in each and every club unless they have reported it? He's not a magician and he's not God. So if the fault lays if there is a fault, it lies on the part of the club GST coordinator for not having reported. So that is why please encourage clubs to report and tell them at the end of the year, do not hold the leader responsible for not being recognized. Now, of course, this is technical, and I can skip this if you all are very conversant on this. This is about the My Lion. Would you want me to go through or go ahead, Raj?
Please.
Yeah, okay. So now the Smile Iron can be downloaded on the App Store, on Google Play, or you could go to My Lion through the My LCI. Now, and then of course you get this manual which says how to report and celebrate, right? There's a service guide. So if you refer that, it gives you all the steps, the reporting steps, right? Now, when you take My Lion, you get your activities that you can report. It could be a past activity or something that is going to come forward. And there are times that if somebody logging into My Lion can always look at an upcoming activity. And if they are interested in your activity, they could even join with you to do that activity. And your reporting on past activities will sometimes, if it's a good program, will spur another club to imitate. Imitation is apparent, it is said that imitation is the best form of flattery. So if somebody is imitating what you're doing, definitely, even if they don't say it, definitely you're on the right track. Okay. Now, when it comes to activities, you get the club activities and also district projects. So you can report it if it's a district project under district activities. And if it is a multiple, you can report under multiple district activities, but you will only report the part that you have been involved in. Now, the types of activities. Your types of activities could be service, it could be fundraiser, it could be a meeting or a donation, right? So remember, even a meeting is considered a service activity. I do not know how many people report service meetings as a service activity. So these are other areas that you can look at in reporting. Now, what is service activity? This is where we go and provide services. You were talking about, right? And your mailer, all that is interaction of people. So these are hands-on service activities. Now, what is advocacy? Advocacy is something like when we have a walk, right? Where we are just bringing awareness to an important cause. It could be like the strides, the walk, diabetes walk that we do to bring awareness about the diabetes being a global threat, right? This is what, so all this can be reported. Donations, right? The donations can be your own, or it could be what you receive from an individual or from another corporation. Then the fundraising. Fundraising also can be reported. Now, fundraising can be either what you personally put towards the fund, it could be what you get from your friends, or if even LCI funding, if it is raised through an event. If you have an event for an LCI and you call it for LCI fundraising and the funds raised are going to be given to LCIF, you can report it as a fundraising activity. Now, these are finer points where I sometimes I don't think many districts do this, right? So now we see when we talk of service report, right? Why we meet, there is a reason. We are looking at maintaining the camaraderie and doing the administrative work we need to do, right? Then when we attend conventions, the time we spend there, right? And all these are the service support activities that can be reported, right? Under meetings. Yes. Now we come to our global causes, whether it's hunger, environment, childhood cancer, diabetes, or vision. Under these causes, you can report. If there's anything else, you report it under other. That's how you pick the cause and then you report on my line. Yes, Loda, you can move on.
Yes.
Right? Now, when we report, we have to be mindful that we give them correct data.
Data.
Right? Yes. So we have now, see, this is generally the matrix that is collected. When we report a service, we will always tell them the number of people that are being served, the number of people, the volunteers, the lions that are involved. It could be lions, and maybe you have professionals that you have also. They're not volunteers, but then professional hours can count. And the number of are the three basic things that you should report when it is a service, right? The fund involvement may be reported, it may not be reported, right? That's an optional thing. But for you, when they are collecting at LCI the data, these are the key elements that they look for a service report. When it's fundraising, they don't care how many people, how much of time is spent, but the funds raised is the most important matrix for them. Donations also, how much was donated. So it makes it easy for reporting, right? In the good old days, we had so much of data that we had to give, but now they have made reporting very simple. Now, when it comes to meetings, what do you have to put? How many people were at the meeting and how many people, how many hours we spent, right? So meetings is something else that I am not very sure whether, do you all do it, Raj?
Yeah,
Ma'am?
wait, madam.
Yes.
You all do it. So that's
We
great.
report
Yes,
meetings
ma'am.
also.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Can we move on? Yes. Okay. Now, these are the people who can report. It could be the president. So there is no excuse for one person to say, I thought so and so, did it, or he has not done it. As the club president, it is your onus to follow up and see. And if it is not happening, you have the option even to upload what has been done. But there are 4 people. There's absolutely no reason for at least one of them to not be active, right? Yes, Loda. Yes. Now, like I told you, the reporting has to be we got the matrix, but also realistic. So now there is a cap in the service reporting. Now, say you do a beach cleaning, right? And you're going to say so many people are coming to the beach, right? Yeah, you can move on, Loda, no problem. Yeah, you are saying, right? And you're going to say so many are coming and this is for so many years and therefore this is the impact we are having. But that becomes a little unrealistic. So to keep the credibility, excuse me, to keep the credibility of what we are reporting, there is a service reporting cap. So that is the maximum that we can claim. Okay. So there is no outsized impact on the matrix that we are doing. So 3 service cap is, so people, that is the number of people that we can save. Because as an international organization, we have to be credible. We cannot say that we are reporting and to be credible, we are having this service reporting cap of 3,000 people applied. Yes, Yoda. Yeah, move on. Next slide, please. Loda, next slide.
Yeah, we are on the next slide, madam.
No, I've already spoken about this.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so remember, reporting is a service in itself, right? If you don't report, right, people don't know what you do, right? So the time you spend on reporting also is considered a service. Now, say on reporting, you're spending half an hour, whatever, that is also considered as volunteer hours. So you can log that also in. Okay. Do you do that? Does your district do that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Oh, fantastic, Raj. So there's I think I think I'm going to be a listener and listen to all the good things you have done. And I am sure there's a lot I can learn from your district.
Definitely, it's all blessings, man. The leaders of our district is doing fantastic. Yeah.
It's very good. And actually, this is it's really great because if you take our website and the Lions Learning Center, everything is there. So it is only the keenness and the interest of your members to go and find out and then to implement it. So we are very lucky that we live in an age of technology, and we are able to connect like this and discuss. And apart from that, even international, we meet at institutes which is very limited people, but there's a vast knowledge available on the website. So when people go, all this is there. It's nothing new. It's all there for you to read up and understand. Yeah, you can move on. So remember, however much of service you do, unless, you know, we always say in sales, a sale is not a sale. You give credit and you say, I have sold. No, till the monies come, the sale is not complete. So it is with doing service. There is no point doing service unless you report. Okay? So reporting is the final step when complete a service project. Move on. So consider the service not done because you have an impact for the moment. But if you report, like I said, like we began, why we report is so that we are able to focus. My God, yes, we need to address. Now we have this famous Lion's Quest. Why is it famous? Because that way we are able to influence our children and give them good values. They are able to become negotiators. They don't have violence is not the way to resolve conflict. That is what we teach in Lion's Quest. And we teach them to learn to say no. I think the Lion's Quest program is also doing brilliantly well in India. Is it being implemented in your district?
Are
Yes,
still,
yes, madam.
yes,
Not
ma'am, and
yet?
we are number one in our multiple still as per the just the
For
reports. Yeah.
Quest?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Not for reporting, the Lion's Quest program,
Ma'am.
the Quest program.
The Lions
Yes,
Quest.
we
Lions
are
Quest,
doing.
yeah,
Yes,
y'all are
We are
doing,
doing in
we are
yeah,
our
doing, ma'am.
district
Yes.
Lions Quest
yeah,
programs. We are
yeah.
implementing also in the schools.
That's great. So now that is why, because of reporting, we know of not because of service reporting, but because of statistics collected and all that, we have identified the need to address that, and therefore now we have embraced that as a cause uh, to be addressed. So remember, reporting becomes very essential because that is the only way we are able to identify the needs and focus our focus so that we are able to bring about the required and the desired uh, turnaround and the betterment of society. So anything on reporting, you can always just go to lionsclubs.org and service-reporting will give you all the steps and all the guidance necessary to report on My Lion. So I have come to the end of my presentation, and now again regarding service, I said all these 5 global the service platform embraces everything for youth, and who else or is better to serve the youth than the mothers? That brings us, do I have more time? How much more time do I have?
Maybe you can wait. Just no problem. No, 15 minutes you can. Yeah.
No,
All this time.
okay, right, thank you. So what I like to talk about is New Voices, which I was a part of from the beginning. As you know, it was introduced by Madam Gudrun, the first woman to give leadership to our Lions Clubs International. And she just wanted to give, it is true, I think all of us have to, nobody will deny the fact that the women, whether they have been lions or lion ladies, have played right throughout in this journey. right? So it was only be having come to the forefront as a leader that she thought that women should be given that opportunity to have the spotlight on themselves. So even if the women were not holding positions in cabinet or in the club, she wanted these ladies to be given the opportunity to participate in this process, to take on membership, to to do service that is that they are passionate about. So now if if it's a board and then all are men, probably you wouldn't even consider some of the things that I would consider as a woman, right?
Right.
Example is the mammography screening machine. I mean, I could have done something else, but why would I want something done for women, right? This brings us to this huge, I think again, this is India is addressing this issue about period poverty, right? Those are issues, global issues. Will not believe that because of period poverty, even in USA and Europe, there are girls who stay away from school, uh, and they miss school, and then they they become backward, right? So these are issues that sometimes are overlooked by the males. And when you have a woman sitting there, she's more able to focus on she knows the needs of a woman, right? And the moment we start doing things for women, we are able to attract more women into service because they feel, okay, our sisterhood can do something to help another sister up. And when it comes to membership, you must understand that in the world, the women, as a percentage, we are more in the more in we are over 53% now, right? So that is where your reserve, that untapped reserve lies with the women, right? As uh, when it comes to hands, helping hands, right? More women, and also into service, a new aspect of doing service. We are always looking at innovative ways of doing service, and we are talking of kindness, right? So I think all of us are born of a woman, all of us respect women, and if we are able to embrace and give them that platform to speak and to serve other women, that we will have, because a woman knows best as to what her family wants. Her concern will always be for the child, right? And to see that the child has a better future, that he inherits a better earth. So environment issues, everything that we are speaking becomes important, and will be resolved. So I urge all of you, uh, whatever committees you have, make sure that you all involve women, give them a voice. And sometimes when you give them even to lead a committee, those inherent qualities of leadership will come forward. They will become empowered to give. That is what happened to me when I started long years ago. I was just a lion lady, and I was doing everything for my husband, accompanying him. And when he was a zone chair, I was the one who was planning his DGACs and everything. But he was the lion, right? So in 1990, when I became a lion, still it continued. I was doing things, and till slowly by slowly, I became a lion. Then it was zone chair, and going, I was progressing, but I never had leadership in my mind as I'm going to be a leader, I want to be a leader. But then it came to a point when I became a cabinet secretary, and then the next thing was this: I felt empowered, right? So it, suddenly you become aware of what you can do. And then I'm so happy that I have come there, and I'm so even more than that, I'm very happy that I have been trained by Lions International as faculty, because my biggest joy is sharing knowledge and meeting people, and to see people that have been in my faculty take on leadership and do so great is my greatest joy, apart from,
Yes.
of course, serving the less fortunate. So Raj,
Yes.
thank you very much for this opportunity to connect with you and your district. And I hope you found whatever I said useful. And I wish you all the very best for the remaining tenure, and I hope to see you progress even further
Thank you, ma'am.
than before.
Thank you.
So
Big day for
thank
us.
you
Big
all
day
of
for us. Big day for
Hey.
us, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes. So
Yes.
when is your convention?
On the 17th and 18th of April, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you have just about a month now, huh?
Yeah, just about the month.
Yeah,
We are
yeah,
on the
just
way.
about a month.
We have started our that.
Yes.
And this
So
time that we are,
definite.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, we are thinking just this year we are the best that district conference that from our district 3 to 2, we are hoping for the best, yeah.
Yes,
And
and
need
we are
your
looking
blessing,
for.
yeah. We are
Yeah,
need
of
your
course. Yeah, you
blessings
have
from
my
that.
blessings, and I know
Yes, yes, yes.
I have absolutely no doubt that you will
Yes.
do a fantastic job. And if you are going virtual by any chance, please share the Zoom. I would like to join
Absolutely,
in.
absolutely. After by in person, definitely we want to see in our district in time to come, ma'am. Yeah, definitely it's our dream, yeah, that you visit our
Thank
district
you.
in person.
Yes, and I suppose I'll see a lot of you in New Delhi
Definitely,
in
definitely,
2022.
ma'am.
Yes,
Definitely, definitely, ma'am.
yes.
This time from Singapore that we have missed, and
Yeah,
that all
Montreal,
we have Montreal we have missed. Yeah,
Montreal.
definitely
Yes,
we'll get the opportunity in Delhi. Yeah, definitely we
yes,
will meet. Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah,
now it's
yeah.
time to Pankaj ji. Please
Yes.
continue.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, please stay with us,
Thank you,
ma'am.
madam,
Of
for
course, I will stay.
enlightening us the importance of reporting in our line members. I'm sure we are really motivated to report, and our reporting section is also very good. Madam, I could just want to say, inform you that we, the Lions of District 322G, are vigilant and we believe in fellowship, service, and leadership, all the pillars of Lionism. Now it's time to welcome our past multiple council chairman, Madam Mandira Chanda, to give the response to the speech of our keynote speaker from Sri Lanka. Madam, please.
Ma'am, please. Excuse me, ma'am. Regarding, ma'am, you are asking regarding our our leadership programs and on. Now our leader is with us, like Mandiraji. So you can ask that we are what we are doing. That you can see, that that when our GLT is line PMCC Mandira Chanda ji. So this is our district very ahead in our in leadership here, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am. Please continue.
thank
Proud
you.
of you. Proud of you as a woman.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm also so glad that today we have a women leader speaking about service programs and reporting. Thank you, District Governor Ringania ji and GST Coordinator Pankaj ji. It is definitely an honor to respond to Shama Benardine Silva, all the way from Sri Lanka. Madam, we are so happy that you are here in our district today. And you have heard the kind of service we are doing. Say, yes, Pankaj has already mentioned that, we are reporting about 13 lakh people who have already served. But as you say, it is very right that maybe we have done much more than what has been recorded, because many of our clubs, though, more than 50% of our clubs do report. But the problem is many clubs, they are dedicated to do these services, they do the services, but they fail to report for various reasons. So I believe very firmly that we have more than 13 lakhs people serving from our district, and we are so proud of it. And you have heard about the from our district, which has been a unique program, which has been very much appreciated at the multiple level as well. Then there's Feed the Hungry, done by Lions Club of Guwahati, which is one of the oldest clubs in in the city of Guwahati, and almost one of the oldest clubs also in Assam. So they have been continuously doing Feed the Hungry, Roti on Wheels, etc. And we have a very powerful area that is in the Barak Valley, the geographical area, the bank of the river Barak. They are very active. And like we are talking about the Ananda Mela. They had done Ananda Mela. And one thing they do every year is that, they have community marriages for the downtrodden people.
Ganviva.
Yes, for the below privileged people. And they are greatly benefited. So we have so many things to be proud of our district. And especially like Governor has also said, in the very beginning of our alliance year, we have this district schooling, where all the things, even your topic reporting is done very, very thoroughly. And that is why people know about, reporting through My Lion, and also, from the Lion's website, because everything we do with, practically. They bring their laptops and it is done, very practically. So they learn during the schooling itself. But anyway, there's so much to learn every time. Like you said, we have been doing very good service, but like advocacy that you spoke about, it was not possible for us to take out walks and diabetic related walks or other awareness walks due to the pandemic this year. But other LCIF donation and also getting grants from LCIF, we've been doing very well. We have very popular, and temples of service, the Lions hospitals. We have here in Guwahati, we have in Silchar, we have in other areas as well, which are well known all over our multiple. And well, so this was the first time we have interacted with you, and it was so nice. And we ladies are really proud of you. Do visit us in person someday when things are better. And because your
Thank you.
past international president Mahendra Amarasuriya had visited our
Yes.
our city, and as a president, while he was the international president, he visited us and he attended our convention. And we
Yes.
are also, part of the your training program, because I am a very active member in leadership. So, we are doing, we are together in the FDI refresh course with, we know Sunil Watawala and your Lasantha Pereira. Then together we were in
Yes.
the Lions FDI refresh group. And there is Prabha
Okay.
Dharmaratna, Lasantha, yes,
Yes,
Gunevardhana,
yes.
Lasantha Pereira.
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
so all these people
Yeah,
are
yeah.
here together, trying to learn more so that we can become better leaders.
Yes. Yes.
So we are all together in
Yes.
this leadership development, and we try to improve ourselves. And definitely, well, I hope that we will get more chance to interact with leaders from your area, like yourselves.
Yeah.
So do visit us. And I think this is only the beginning of this beautiful relationship between India and Sri Lanka. Hoping to see more from your country. Thank you so much for
Thank you,
being here
Mandira.
today.
Yes. Thank you so much. I enjoyed spending this evening with you.
We too,
all.
man. We too, man. One thing
Thank you,
regarding our
Mandiraji, our past district governor and past multiple council chairman, for elaborating our service activities of our district and also giving a suitable response to our past district governor, keynote speaker from Sri Lanka. Now, friends, it is time for our district governor for the closing remarks. And after that, we will have vote of thanks. In between, you have 5 minutes for interaction with the land members, if any. After District Governor Rajkumarji Ringania. Over to you.
Thank you once again, our GST, fantastic GST leader. Member, just why I want to add one thing more, yeah, that in our district, as you said, that everything depends upon the district GST coordinator. Regarding if our GST coordinator works, then our district will work here. So definitely, I can proudly say that our district GST coordinator line Pankaj Poddar is doing fantastic. He's doing fantastic, man, just because every time when we talk and we think, when we sit, he always think about the services. He always think about the services. And regarding one thing more, I'm very much lucky regarding my team, yeah. My cabinet secretary, my cabinet treasurer, and definitely the GST, GLT, GMT, that all the leaders of my district, JETC, RC, IRC, that the members, that I will say the president secretary of the club, this is an opportunity, and this is all that the blessings of Kamakhya, Ma Kamakhya, that is we have the team life, because without the support, that I am nothing, man. And one thing I want to add, one ma'am, regarding the reporting, I want to proudly say that our district is in second in reporting, because as per the progress report of area 6K, as on February 2021, that our reporting is 69% for the February. But we are little bit behind because our highest number is 71%. But in the month of January, we have crossed 75%. But this month, I don't know, because in the March, definitely, we will try to be in the position number 1, because always we like the position number 1. So thank you very much again once from my that आप आते रहिए मैम इसी तरह हमारी डिस्ट्रिक्ट के अंदर और हमारे मेंबर्स को जिसको जिसको आपने अभी देखा है सुना है, and my request definitely you talk with our Lions Quest, our that is our leaders also are sitting here, and definitely want to listen that some interaction with you. Yeah. Thank you much again, GST coordinator and ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Governor.
Raj. Thank you,
Friends, now it's for 5 minutes for all of you. Please have any questions or any observation you want to have. And you can make it understand through Shama ma'am. She's a leader of leaders amongst us. If anyone wants, please raise your hand. Rishabji, allow them to speak.
Please come forward, madam. Leaders, please. This is an opportunity that please interact with our leaders here.
Madam, I have one query. You said in your slide somewhere that even service reporting, the service that we are reporting, even that are calculated as volunteer hours.
Yes.
It has started from this year, or it was from previous year, or it was previously also this thing?
Well, actually, everything is dynamic and they keep enhancing. So the moment they started My Lion, I'm not sure. I cannot commit to you and say it was there or was not there. But what I can say is it is there now.
It is there now.
And it is something that we should embrace. Yes.
Okay. So while we report, we can feed this data also that we are reporting, and this is the reporting volunteer hours. We can report that one. Okay.
Yes. 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 Because you're spending your time, just like you're spending.
Absolutely.
I mean, because like I told you, reporting is a service. So if we are reporting other service, we should be able to report this, right?
Okay.
So reporting is considered a service.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Anyone who wants to ask any question?
Welcome.
Madam, the floor is open for everyone. Anyone? कोई भी कुछ पूछना चाहता है? Anyone about reporting service? Our White District Governor too is also here. B.S. Rathod ji is also here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm traveling, but still I'm with the meeting. And I'm very happy to listen, ma'am, White District Governor Silva from Sri Lanka. And I'm proud that I was a LLI participant in Sri Lanka in the year 2015. And when Lion Surya was the international president, he visited our hospital, and I was the chairman. I was the chairman there. Ma'am, I wholeheartedly welcome you to be with my district, and I give you all the best and wish you all the best. In coming days, when I become the district governor, I'll be getting in touch with you, because Sri Lanka is very close to my heart, because there are a lot of friends I've made there, and I'm happy that you are here. I wish all the best. My GST coordinator is taking all the pain in every month to bring new faces, and from various countries, It's really wonderful to be with you. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. All the best. Thank you and good night.
Thank you, Vice Governor. And I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rathod ji. Now, Narendra ji Lodha has raised hand. Rishabh ji, please allow him. Yes, sir.
Madam, I'm just asking you about your Sri Lanka, some details. One thing I want to know, how many clubs you are having in Sri Lanka, and what is the percentage of the female members? If you can give some idea.
Yes. We have we have a multiple district with 6 districts, and it's about 15,000 members, and the women membership is about 23%.
23.
See,
Yes.
Great.
it has to be increased now because the percentage is very, I think in
It will,
comparison to the India, it is, I
it
think it
will
is very,
increase. Yes. You all have not been able to increase at such a rate, is it?
yeah. Thank you, madam.
Actually, yes, globally, the women membership rate with the pandemic has dropped. I think women have been affected once again when it comes to their jobs and, you know, working from home. Some people have given up, and because of financial constraints and time constraints, people are opting out of being, you know, from the service organization, but they can be brought back. So I'm sure, and also we had, the first year was a boom. This year, President Choi has not been that supportive. So therefore, new voices has been, yes. Yeah, but I'm sure it's going to be back in a big way next year.
So anybody want to ask anything? Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you so much. And
Thank
now
you so much,
it's
District
now
Governor.
time to our Cabinet Secretary to propose vote of thanks.
Yeah. Well, it's indeed a great pleasure to propose vote of thanks. Just a second. Yeah, it's indeed a great pleasure for me to propose vote of thanks for this great occasion when we have between us a very prominent and popular line personality from our neighboring country. Let me first take the privilege to thank our eminent speaker for today's GST Motivational Webinar, Part District Governor, Madam Shyama Silva, right from Sri Lanka, District 306 2B. Dear Madam, I on behalf of DG team and entire Line District 322G India like to extend a very hearty and profound thanks to you, Madam, for sparing your worthy time and sharing your valuable thoughts, notion, ideas, and inspiring us all with your warm presence. Madam, you rightly said that more will be the club reporting, the more it is a sign of a healthy district, and we feel very proud that it is due to reporting by clubs in our district that we are able to know that we have around 30 lakhs people, but still a lot of other clubs have yet to report. Thank you so much, Madam, for the wonderful inputs with your PowerPoint presentation about club service reporting and a fruitful interaction with the lines of our district. Thank you so much, Madam, for sparing your valuable time. And I would also like to propose.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. I would also like to propose thanks to our multiple council chairperson, Line Mandira Madam, for responding to our keynote speaker. My hearty thanks to our very hardworking district GST coordinator, Line Pankajji Podar, for very successfully conducting this 9th edition of motivational webinar in such a smooth manner. I would also like to thank our district governor and our vice district governor, our cabinet treasurer, all part district governors who are present today, all line leaders, all the fellow lines from Sri Lanka who have also joined today, all the lines and Leo members. Thank you so much for joining this 9th GST motivational webinar and making it highly successful. We will be back again soon with our 10th edition of GST webinar next month with another eminent speaker from our neighboring country. Till then, goodbye and good night, everyone. Thank you so much.